Hi everyone, my name is Natasha Paul. I am a senior student in interdisciplinary social sciences, and my topic is gender issues in disaster. Now, unlike, or should I say, like most things, women are also discriminated against by disasters. And what I mean by this is, let's take a perfect example of Hurricane Katrina. Prior to Hurricane Katrina in the state of Mississippi, the rate of sexual violence against women was 4.6 per 100,000. After Hurricane Katrina, it dramatically increased to 16.3 per 100,000. So women are not only seeing a dramatic increase in sexual violence, they're seeing a dramatic increase in violence. They're seeing lower income. These rates of violence are in part due to lower rates of income. They're due to displacement and not being able to find permanent home. In addition to that, women are viewed as nurturers naturally, and during or after disasters rather, this sort of exponentially increased. So while women are taking care of maybe their own families, collecting supplies, doing other things prior to disaster happens, after the disaster, when there's so much displacement and kind of chaos going on, women find themselves taking care of other people's families. They find themselves sort of taking on more of that nurturing role than they previously had before. So the nurturing role increases, so does the sexual violence and violence overall against women after disasters. Women and children also account for about 75% of the displaced persons that are accounted for after disasters. And there's a lot to be said about the gender inequality in social, economic, and political spheres between differences in women and men in emergency communication. So what this means is the decisions made on how to allocate emergency supplies and what to do, access to evacuation shelters and relief goods. A lot of that is sort of women are discriminated against in this in these decision-making processes. So for women, it's really a matter of, where do I fit in after a disaster? And because women, I guess, are viewed automatically by society as this weaker role, a lot of times this spills over exponentially after disaster occurs. So there have been some initiatives, specifically there have been some initiatives, specifically the Beijing Agenda for Global Action and on Gender Sensitivity, Disaster Risk Reduction, where they try to implement some action items that they would focus on to increase a woman's role in disaster, after disaster, and reduce some of this violence, some of these preconceived notions that women have to go through after disasters. It's far and few between. It's a slow process, but like anything, there can be changes, and slowly but surely there are changes. But for the most part, we see that women in disasters are highly discriminated against. The main thing is that violence and sexual violence against women after disasters increases so dramatically, and displacement, income gaps are also increased. So it's just a wide variety of things that happen to women as opposed to men after disasters. Thank you so much, and have a nice day.